We're on our way to the airport. Everyone's taking me. It's 7:20.
Hey everybody. Nally brah.
Yeah. We're on our way to the airport and we've got some games to play along our way to the airport.
Okay,
so
ready?
We will talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
We're at the airport, parking and about to leave. So
Yeah, we're at the airport, guys. How you feeling, Googs? They're about to get on a plane in 5 billion hours. Or crocodiles, you watch out for those, mate. Behind me, those crocodiles are everywhere.
Oh, what happened?
It was full.
Are you gonna miss your family, Googzy boy?
sure.
I think they're lying about it.
Walking down the carriageway under the plane. Here we go. So I've arrived in Cape Town. Touchdown. It's 5:30 here, and we are just walking along to the baggage area and customs and everything. So I'll see how much I'm allowed to film, but otherwise I'll see us all on the other side of customs in Cape Town. Cheers.
A few moments later.
And just like that, I'm in Cape Town. So, gotta get my bags.
Much later.
Small rooms, but I don't need much bigger than this anyway. Bathroom's over here, bed, that's all I need. You know, I'm not here living up the high life. But every day, or it might be at least just for the 7 runs, but Aluka and Nikaya have written me little notes, letters, whatever you want to call it. So this one's from Aluka, says, don't open till Cape Town, first time round. Nikaya's one says not to open until I'm on my way on the plane to Cape Town. So yeah, I thought I'd just record them anyway. I'm probably not going to actually read the message out, but I will keep these anyway, just in case. But yeah, here we go. Oh, what I can show you quickly before I read it is she's printed off a little thing on here about Cape Town. So it says Cape Town. It's got like, I guess it's like the tourist map. It's got all the main things on here. Special little notes from my children. Yeah, Aluka is struggling at home with me not being there. So I have been called them this morning, and spoke to all of them, including babies, because they were getting picked up from daycare. So they're very excited to see me. It's been hard for them already, and I've only been gone for just over 24 hours. But we kind of expected that, obviously. Hopefully Jackie and the family are alright for the next 2 weeks, basically.
More moments later.
Hey everyone, just wanted to jump on and give an update. I'm in Cape Town. I was pretty tired last night. I'd spent over 24 hours, I think, 23 definitely, potentially over 24 hours on a plane, but it was interesting. First, so I got on at midnight, 11:30, bit of an emotional send-off with the kids and Jackie, and I deliberately stayed up all day on the Saturday, did park run with, Pakenham with all the friends there, went home, packed my bag, then quickly snuck down to a birthday party, and then once I left there, I just chilled out at home, having cuddles with the family. Even the babies came along. They knew there was something was going on, that I was leaving, but obviously they can't comprehend it too much. And then, so traveling to the airport, we were having our fun games, doing what we were doing, just talking. It wasn't until we got to the airport though where Olivia got quite emotional. It sort of set in that I wasn't going to be there for a couple of weeks. And then that, I guess, started the roller coaster for Jackie and then for Nagaya. So even Nagaya, while I was giving them all a cuddle, Nagaya noticed I had tears in my eyes, and she was like amazed and shocked because she tried to say that Dad doesn't cry, but she has seen me cry a couple of times, but it's obviously just rare. So so obviously left them, jumped on the plane. Within about half an hour of being on the plane, I was already asleep. Slept for a good 7 or 8 hours on the plane, and then I was awake sort of sporadically, tried to sleep as much as I could. It was a 14-hour flight, so I reckon I was on and off after that 7 or 8 hours. I was on and off sleeping for another 2 hours, 2.5, and then just watched some TV shows that I downloaded. Then I jumped on the plane again, and this one was meant to be a 9.5 hour flight. It was just over 10 hours by the time I got on and got off, so that was interesting. But the other thing was I actually wanted to stay up for this whole flight, which was doable, in a sense that I was only up for, say, 15 hours, 16 hours, which, it's just a normal day for pretty much anyone in a way, getting up early and staying up late. But the reason I wanted to do that was because when I arrived in Cape Town, it was meant to be 5:30, 6 o'clock, which we got in at 6. So I didn't want to be sleeping all the way through the plane ride and then be awake all night last night, trying to combat that jet lag, which I think I've done. I'm actually feeling pretty good. It's 8:45 now on Monday morning. I woke up early, but I think that was just my body clock getting me up ready for work. But now I went back to sleep and woke up around 7ish, did some FaceTimes with the girls because they'd finished school. Customs was easy. Getting through at Doha, it was just like coming into Melbourne. You can't change anything because you've been on the plane the whole time. Coming through in Cape Town with customs, that was all right. Grabbed the bag, got my passport stamped, walked through, no worries. As I was going out, there's an area where they call you off, like what you see on the Border Force TV shows, things like that. One guy hailed me over and said, asked me where I was, asked for the passport, where I was going, what I was doing. I mentioned to him that I'm doing the Great World Race. I'm only here till Saturday, and then I'm out. Up until that point, he was going to get me to open up my bags, things like that. Once I said that I was doing the Great World Race, the next 5-minute conversation was about the race and that he had already seen someone else come through as well. And he handed me back my passport and said, have a good time, good luck with it all. So, not that I'm trying to smuggle anything in, but it saved a lot of headache of unpacking, going through everything, doing all of the stuff that they need to do, which is their job. But I'm glad I got out of it. So next time I have to deal with that is when I go back there, I guess going into Antarctica. So, but we'll save that for another check-in and another update.
Meanwhile, back in the lowlands.
Hey all, it's Tuesday, 12th of November. It's Aluka's birthday, my daughter's birthday. So it's been a pretty emotional day, I think, from my end. Woke up this morning, they woke up this morning, which was late afternoon on the Monday for me. So here it's not her birthday yet. But I made sure I called her for her morning, and then they've all finished school and had their day, and I gave her a call again to watch her open her presents, which was fun. She was very happy with her presents, and then just spoke to them not long ago as well, and they did cake before they go to bed. So yeah, I'm really happy that she's happy for her birthday. While I'm in Perth, I also miss my other daughter's birthday, her 10th birthday, so 10 and 12. But on top of all of that, I also just got a message from a really good friend of mine. She messaged me from where she lives. I've been friends with her since high school, and it was just really great to, I guess, hear how much I've impacted her life, and how happy she is, and that she's, she believes that what I'm doing is going to impact more lives, which is great. And I've always said with my mental health advocacy that, as long as I change one person's life, I've done my job, made the world a better place. So if I can, change another person's, then that'd be great. But the message is so important that we need to get out there for everybody, youth, older people, anyone that's struggling. Just make sure that you are there and they know that you're there. As she mentioned, that she knows comfortably that if she's ever needed me for anything, or anything needed to be done, she said she knows that she could count on me and I'd be there in a heartbeat, which I would be. So think about that when you're going about your day, when you're talking to your friends, when you're messaging. Make sure that they understand that you are there for them, because it can be really tough. I'm sitting in Cape Town about to take on a huge challenge, and I'm here alone though at the end of the day. Missing my kids' birthdays, but I know that they'll cope. They've got other family around them, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure, that I do capture all the highs and the lows, and I haven't even got to the event yet, and I'm feeling pretty tough, but I know that there's people behind me, there's people messaging me, you can probably hear. I feel the support, and it's going to be a tough journey, but bring it on. Let's change some more lives. Let's raise as much money as we can, and let's get through this. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for coming along and watching what I do.